Hello dear fashion aspirants, welcome to Arch Connect. I'm Jain, HOD Fashion and Textiles at Arch Academy of Design. I have been in this exciting field of design first as a design student, then as a part of the industry, and now as a design education facilitator. I came from Ludhiana 24 years back to study fashion design at NIFT Delhi. It was a dream come true. Classroom learning, time spent in library and on design projects, interactions with peer groups, assisting backstage during fashion shows, idolizing fashion gurus was all very fascinating. Those were the times of fun and hard work. Those were the times when there was no internet or even mobile phones. Yes, no internet or mobile phones and no information technology. I'm sure in today's times, it's totally unthinkable. You must be wondering how my generation survived. And yes, we survived. The sources of information for us were books, magazines, friends, and relatives. But that was past. Now I'm living in the future of my fashion design student days. I have witnessed and experienced significant evolution of fashion aesthetics and fashion industry in the last 2 decades. Change is inevitable. However, it was not as fast as it is happening now. Now it is happening at a tremendous speed. Innovations, creativity, and technology are taking fashion experience to a different level. Now we'll start the presentation so that you get an insight into the smart textiles, into the future of fashion and the things that you are going to be part of. Fashion future, creativity and technology shaping future of fashion experience. I know you all love fashion. It's exciting, it's fascinating, it's a world of design and creativity. So today, I'm going to give you some insights into the future of fashion world, the world that you are going to be part of, the world where you will be creating ingenious clothes by blending sustainability, technology, and artisanship. The world where creativity and technology are shaping future of fashion experience. Till now, when we thought of clothing, we usually just thought of it as something we wear to provide coverage, convey our sense of style, and protect us from the environmental elements. Fashion was all about interesting patterns, silhouettes, forms, colors, prints, embroideries, embellishments, stitching details, etc. But the future of fashion clothing is about to change in a big way. Design, creativity, sustainability, and technology are increasingly aligning. As CHALAYAN, the famous British-Turkish designer, said, "Only with technology can you create new things in fashion. Everything else has already been done." He has won the British Designer of Year twice in 1999 and 2000. He was awarded the MBE award in 2006. Here we can see one of his designs from Spring-Summer 2017 collection, where he collaborated with Intel for sunglasses that can measure heart rate, breathing, emotions, brain activity, etc. And the belt is embedded with a projector. Dutch fashion designer Iris van Herpen marries precision and meticulous handcraft, inventive technological solutions, and a striking futuristic aesthetic. Her collections have been enthusiastically received by the international fashion press. What makes her work apart is the sculptural allure of her designs in collaboration with technology. We are heading towards a radical period of change in fashion design history. Future of fashion and creativity is steering towards technology and sustainability. Technology has become ubiquitous. It is all around us and it is extremely personal. It definitely is an inseparable part of your generation. Smart textiles and 3D printing are paving the way for this new changing fashion industry. Sustainability at the heart of fashion practice is touching on social, environmental, and technological agendas while offering freedom to create a better future. So what are the smart textiles? Smart textiles are fabrics that have been developed with new technologies that provide added value to the wearer. Smart fabrics have the ability to communicate, transform, conduct energy, and even grow. Smart textiles are of two different categories, aesthetics and performance enhancing textiles. Examples of aesthetic category of smart textiles include fabrics that light up, dresses are made from photoluminescent thread. Then there are fabrics that can change color. Also, there are some fabrics that gather energy from the environment by harnessing vibrations, sound or heat and reacting to these inputs. In performance enhancing textiles, we have a huge impact on the athletic, extreme sports and military industries. These are fabrics that help regulate body temperature, reduce wind resistance and control muscle vibration, all of which help improve athletic performance. Fabrics using nanotechnology help cure pain by triggering sensory nerves. Other fabrics have been developed for protective clothing to guard against extreme environmental hazards like radiation and the effects of space travel. The health and beauty industry is also taking advantage of these innovations, which range from drug-releasing medical textiles to fabric with moisturizer, perfume and anti-aging properties. Just think of all the possibilities. Let me now fuel your fashion dreams through these beautiful creations where technology and creativity go hand in hand. Here you can see play of light through fiber optic fabric and play of sound in the kinetic garment that senses and moves with the sounds around the wearer. Heat sensitive fabrics not only protect human body against heat and cold, the fabrics also regulate the body temperature. These heat modifying textiles are mostly used to make outdoor garments such as hats, beanies, windbreakers and jackets. These fabrics indicate the changes in temperature through change in color of the garment. Many brands and designers are using this technology and more will use it in future. In this slide, you can see heat reactive jacket by Stone Island and heat sensitive collections by designer Alexander Wong. The performance enhancing fabrics are not only smart textiles but also intelligent textiles. They are embedded with various sensors that interact with the body and react or respond to the stimuli. There are sensors to monitor heartbeat, sensors to control body odor and for air ventilation, etc. Health trackers embedded in everyday clothes will soon become necessity for a healthy lifestyle. Tommy Hilfiger's phone charging jacket is powered by solar panels on back. Technology is finding solutions to make convenience priority and at the same time give equal importance to the creativity and aesthetics. I'm sure you would love to have something like this in your possession where you don't need to worry about charging your phones when they go out of battery. 3D printing will play bigger part in fashion as it turns conventional methods on its head. 3D printing has great potential that has yet to be realized in fashion. Victoria's Secret's 3D printed swimsuit has all direction elasticity, is leak proof, breathable, made from sustainable resources that are fully biodegradable. In a 3D printer, layers of rubber latex polymers and cotton fibers are sprayed through nozzle on a defined pattern. It is a fully automated process in a 3D printer. Iris van Herpen experiments with this medium to print designs that would otherwise be difficult to manufacture. So I hope you are looking forward to this 3D printing in your design future. In times to come, 3D printing will be quite advantageous. It is creative, quicker, easier, cheaper, and there is no wastage. It is also sustainable. 3D printing will bridge technology and creative vision of a business. A lot of work is being done in science and technology, and it will change the fashion in the future times. Our national resources are depleting, and in order to maintain an ecological balance, sustainability needs to be the underlying principle in the fashion future. In order to survive in a resource-constrained world, designers need to innovate and advocate right future solutions around sustainability. Yes, smart textiles is a way forward towards sustainability so that creativity and technology continue to shape the fashion experiences positively. Hope I have given some appetizers for fashion thinking, and now your enthusiastic minds will hunger for more. We at Arch Academy of Design help students to become aware and stay connected to global developments in field of design, creativity and entrepreneurship. State-of-the-art infrastructure helps students to discover themselves and explore the depths of their design cravings. So wish you all a happy experience in the journey of design and fashion future. The session will now open for questioning. Please start sending your questions on the link below. So here I have the first question. Can students from science background take up fashion designing with smart textiles? Of course, yes. Now is the time when we have to globally integrate with different design fields, fashion technologies and business enterprises. We need to work in integration and collaboration. So when the technologists work with the technology, the designers will work with the creativity. So all the designers, all the aspirants who do not have science background can work with the technologists and create interesting things in the future of fashion. Yes, we are going to have another question. Will smart textiles fashion become popular with the masses? Everything takes time. If you'll remember that mobile phones came about 20 years back, how many people had it? It was very few. There was cost to incoming as well as outgoing call. Not everyone could afford it. Only the few privileged ones had it or used them. But if you see it today around yourselves, everyone, each and every person is carrying a mobile phone. Not only a mobile phone, but a smartphone. So similarly, the technology of smart fashion, smart textiles is going to spread to masses in times to come. And I'm sure you all would love to be part of it. Okay, the next question is, can I know connection between fashion and textiles? Fashion and textiles is just like ingredients of food and the delicious dish that you get it. Yeah? So you need to understand the textiles to be able to create beautiful things in fashion. Beautiful garments come out of beautiful fabrics. You need to understand what goes onto the surfaces of the textiles as well. So the fabric is the most important part, is the most important raw material in fashion. I hope you are putting in your questions so that I can clarify any doubts that you have. Okay, the next question is, will too much of technology application distract from beauty and wackiness of fashion? I think we all need to take in the wackiness of fashion as the technology will come up, you know, so can I have just the question again, please? See, we all love technology. We all love to be part of this technology. How can it distract from the beauty of fashion? It will, in times to come, technology is going to become the beauty of fashion. The wackiness is going to stay on, is going to become more and more wackier. So technology is in no way going to hinder your fashion and creativity. Does Arch Academy of Design teach about smart textiles? Yes, today is the time when we all need to be abreast with what is happening globally, and so is Arch Academy of Design. Our faculty, our infrastructure, all support the learning of the new technologies that are coming up globally. We have infrastructure which is supporting the learning of smart textiles and the new technologies that are globally relevant. So we welcome the students to check out our infrastructure, to come and talk to our faculty members and learn from them about new developments that are happening in and around us in the field of fashion. How are smart textiles different from intelligent textiles? Yes, smart textiles are the ones that interact with the environment, whereas intelligent textiles are the ones that not only interact with the environment, but also react and respond to the environment and the stimuli. So you would have seen in the presentation that there are smart textiles which only say things like illuminate, with things like move with the kinetic energy, but there are performance textiles, the smart textiles that enhances the performance of the athletes. They are also being used in the medical facilities. Okay, the next question. Even though there is awareness about sustainable fashion, not many students make effort to innovate. How can we bring awareness to them? Sustainability is something that, especially in India, we have been living with it. It is not something that is new to us. We have been using our clothes, the products in our house for a much longer time. And yes, that is sustainability. If we do not throw away the things so fast, we do not add to the wastage around us, we do not add to the landfills, we definitely are going to be sustainable. And the technology today is making things which will make our fashion sustainable as well. What is the minimum education qualification required for making career in fashion? I think as children, when we were small, we used to play with our dolls, make clothes for our dolls, yeah. But to have a formal education, we need to be at least, we should have completed our 12th standard, and you can take UG programs after that in fashion and textile designs, which are 4-year programs here at Arch, fashion and business. And there are 3-year programs which are vocational studies in fashion design. There are 2 years PG diploma programs at Arch Academy of Design. So students who have completed graduation, which is in any field but are enthusiasts, can apply at Arch and learn about fashion world. Your presentation giving a peek into technology in fashion is very exciting and will possibly create more specialization on the fashion scenario. Thank you so much for having liked this and giving this compliment, and I hope there will be more learning and you will try and look out for yourself. You will come to Arch Academy of Design and try and find out that how you can become a part of this new technology of the future. Thank you so much, and I hope you all enjoy it. Have a good day.